Alright, so this is going to be a little review about some tires I got taken off of my truck, and they were NITTO All-Terrain Terra Grappler G2s. More specifically, they were 265/70/18s, and they were 6-ply. So I went online and I found the most common questions and interests that people had about these specific tires, and I made a list and I wrote down my opinions and experiences with these tires. And the first category is tread wear. Now, I personally got 50,000, maybe a little bit more than 50,000 miles out of these tires, and the tread wore down evenly for me. I've heard people say they got 60,000 out of these tires. I've heard recently someone said they got 82,000 out of these tires, and that's crazy. Crazy good. Now, quietness, majority of the time, these are pretty quiet tires. Now, I will say towards the end of the tire's life, you may experience a little noise, but even then it's minimal. So these are pretty quiet tires. Comfort, they ride really smooth. The only time it didn't was because I didn't rebalance the tires, but that was because it was towards the end of the life anyways, and I knew I was getting new tires, so I didn't bother rebalancing them. How they perform in different weathers. Dry, perfect. I had no problems in dry weather, ever. Wet weather, they did really good. I had no hydroplaning issues, none of that. The only issue I had was it would throw water across the hood and across the windshield rather than towards the inside and the bottom of the truck. It would throw it across the front. And that's the only real concern I had about it with wet weather. And even then, it wasn't that bad. Off-road, they did really good off-road. They grabbed to the dirt and rocks how would I expect them to. So the only issue I had off-road was they don't like to self-clean as well as a mud terrain. Now, I know they're not mud terrains, they're all-terrains, but I feel like if they made the tread a little bit wider, it would help out with the self-cleaning, because we have a lot of wet red clay around here. But that's probably just me being a little bit too picky, because I know they're not mud terrains, they're all terrains. So, but yeah, durability, these tires are great in durability. Those speed limit signs and the post, one of the posts was in a road one time and I accidentally ran over it, did nothing to the tire. I ran over metal fencing in a road, did nothing to the tire. I actually got hit on the right side of the truck, and the guy went all down the right side, and didn't bust any of the sidewalls, didn't mess up any of the inside of the tires, none of that. I've never had to plug or patch these tires, so they're pretty good in the durability category. Now, what I did after this is I took each category and I ranked 1 to 10 on how the tires performed in each category, with 1 being the worst and 10 being the best. Now, with tread wear, I give it a 10 out of 10 because, like I said, I got 50,000. I've heard people say 82,000, and that's awesome. And it wore down evenly, so they're pretty good. Quietness, 9 out of 10, just because towards the end there is a slight noise that you might notice, but it's not that bad, so 9 out of 10. Comfort, I gave a 9 out of 10 just because there is a chance you will have the shaking and jerkiness if you don't properly balance your tires, like I said I didn't. So 9 out of 10. Dry weather, simple, 10 out of 10, easy. Wet weather, 7.5 out of 10, just because the water does get thrown across the front. Off-road, 7.5 out of 10, just because not really an inability to self-clean, but it could be better with the clay and all that. So 7.5 out of 10 on off-road. Durability, 10 out of 10. Wow, these tires are amazing in durability. I told you I ran over metal signs, metal fencing, I got hit on the side, nothing happened to the tires, never had to patch them or plug them. So these are really durable tires. Another question that came about was, would I suggest these to another person if they're looking to buy tires? I'm kind of split on that, because if someone was looking to get NITTOs and already had NITTOs, I'd be like, yeah, go get the NITTOs, that's fine. But if someone had NITTOs and wanted to change to a different tire, I would also say, okay, do that. Because I know and believe that there are better bang for your buck tires, because NITTOs aren't the cheapest. And that's what I personally did, is I had these taken off and I got a better bang for my buck tire. Now don't worry, it's not like a Korean made or anything like that, it's American made. So, but I'll leave that for the next video. I'll go over why I changed, what tire did I change to, and stuff like that. And on a side note, the NITTOs, I've had zero experience in the snow, so I can't really give you my thoughts and opinions on that. Maybe someone down below in the comments will say, but I've had zero experience. We don't get much snow around here. But hopefully this video helps your tire buying process. And if you end up buying some and have a good experience or a bad experience, or if you've had some already, feel free to leave your experience below in the comments, and you might help out someone else. So, and if I left anything out, feel free to comment it below.